Me, Aditya, today going to take your grammar online classes. You can see I have mentioned it here already about it here. So listen and watch the video carefully to the end to understand the chapter where you can find the highlights of the classes arranged by the channel Mithila Boarding School. So students, if you have not subscribed or pressed the bell icon of this channel, do it and share the video if you like it to your friends. Okay, let us now start with grammar introduction. You all are familiar of the word. You are studying grammar from the couple of last years, so you may have come to know much now about the use and the need of a grammar. Grammar is the soul of a meaningful language. Whether it is Hindi, English, Nepali or other major languages of the world, it plays a very crucial role to strengthen the human skills of understanding the language in a easy and accurate way. If you want to define grammar, grammar can be defined as the rules of a language governing the ways in which words are put together. What words are put together to convey meaning in a different context. Okay? Keeping in mind the syllabus first of all of English grammar, our first chapter for today in online English grammar classes will be sentences. What? Here I am going to write sentences. Okay? In this video, we will come to know about the sentences, its kind, its components, and further on more important contexts of English grammar. What is sentences? Sentences. I am writing here the definition of the sentences. A set of words complete in itself and gives complete meaning, thought or idea is called sentences. It's called sentences. What we want to convey, what we want to make them understand is basically required by the use of a sentences where the words are formed together. The types of the sentences, okay? We will come to know the type of the sentences. What are its type? What are its kind? Basically, sentences can be categorized in a 5 category, which will be assertive sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, exclamatory sentences, and the last optative sentences. These are the basic 5 types of sentences. Assertive. Okay, first of all, assertive. What are assertive sentences or what is assertive sentences? You can use anything. Assertive sentences are sentences that express a fact, an occurrence, an event, a condition in a positive or a negative way is called assertive sentences. These sentences are also called declarative sentences. What are called? Declarative sentences. What it conveys? Fact, occurrence, event, or a condition, and much more. Okay? Interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences basically used to ask a question. These are further classified in a 2 board category, which may be WH question and yes no question. Okay, we will after this come to its definition. WH questions are formed by WH words like when, where, what, why, how, and yes no questions are basically formed by the auxiliary parts and the modal parts. Imperative sentences generally denotes order, request, suggestions, advice, proposal, imperatives. Okay, it describes, order, request, proposal, suggestion, advice. Okay, and here is exclamatory sentences. It describes sudden feelings, emotion, sudden feeling and emotion, sudden feeling and emotion. Optative sentences. Optative sentences are used to describe wish, boon, curse, desire. Okay, wish, boon, curse or desire which you wanted. Okay, now I will give you example of each sentences. Okay, listen. So assertive sentences. Its example. What can be example of assertive sentences? I have already mentioned it is a fact. So what is fact? The sound that is if I am reading, right? You are now listening. Me, I am writing on this whiteboard. These are the assertive sentences. It can be conveyed in a two different ways, positive and a negative. I have already mentioned it. But I say positive and a negative way. Positive way. I am coming to your house. Negative way. I am not coming to your house. Negative sentences are basically what? Here I have got a call, so sorry. Let me continue. Positive and a negative way. Okay. In positive sentences, you can see use of a not, none, and never also. Okay. What I have mentioned you in the example, I am not coming to your house. You can see here I have mentioned not. I am not coming to your house. Okay. Here I have included not. So it is a negative sentences of an assertive type. But if not is being removed, it will be a positive sentence of an assertive sentence. Positive sentence is also called a affirmative sentence. Okay. Interrogative sentence are used to ask question in two different ways, which is WS and yes no. WS contain what, when, where, why, how. It can be not answered in a yes no. It should be answered in with a perfect reason. Okay. For example, what is your name? Now, think what is your name can't be answered in a yes no. You have to give a proper name to it. Like myself, I will say you Aditya. So it is a W as a question tag and yes no question tag. Is your name Aditya? I can now answer with a yes no. So it is a yes no question type. Okay. Imperative sentence and imperative sentences are used to express, order, request, proposal, suggestion, advice. Like sit down, go, coming. Okay. Like this. Advice. Give me water. Request. Same. Sorry, I have mentioned wrong. Request. Give me water. Advice. You should work hard to pass the examination. Okay. There are lots of examples you may have found in your daily lives. Exclamatory sentences which express certain feeling and emotions, which I have already told you, like oh, I have hurt myself, wow, what a six, hooray, I have won the match. Okay, it is denoted by exclamatory sign, like a bad ball. See, like a bad ball. Okay, exclamatory sign. Now, optative sentences which express wish, boon, card, like may God bless you. Okay. Now I will write the definition of these sentences, then I will talk about the components. Okay. What we have come to learn right now is the definition of a sentences and its kind, which are assertive, interrogative, imperative, exclamatory, optative. You will find the definition of this all at the end of this video. Okay. So don't panic and be patient. What we are going to learn now, components of a sentences. What I say, components of a sentences. Sentences are generally formed with the combination of words, or you can call a set of words. So I have written here sentence of a two word. Okay, Sita is, it is a complete in itself. Sita. Sita is a name of a person. Is a verb. Here Sita is the subject and is the predicate. What I say, predicate or object. Okay, predicate or object of the sentence. And Sita is the subject. And now you will ask, what is subject? What is predicate? Subject. Subject is that part of the sentence on which the sentence is a dependent. On which the sentence is a dependent. Or you can define subject as a part of a sentence on which the whole sentence is a dependent upon. Okay, like Sita is. Sita. Here is a dependent on Sita. If there is no Sita, it is incomplete. It means only a verb. So placing Sita here is a subject. The sentence is a completed. Okay. Predicate, object. What does Sita eat? Okay. In a more detail from here, you can read here what I have written. Sita is eating rice with her friend. Here there is not two words here. Here is a number of words, but subject is only one, which is a Sita, because all the sentence after that is dependent upon Sita. There is nothing to do with the is eating rice with her friend. This all the things is eating rice with her friend are dependent upon Sita. Okay. So Sita will be subject and the whole things will be predicate. That is the object of the sentences. Look here now. I have written the definition of a subject and a predicate, which are the components of the sentence in defining it in a most easy and accurate way. Subject, the part of the sentences on which the sentence is about, is called subject. What I have already said, on which the sentence is a dependent. That is here in the example we. Okay, the whole sentence is a dependent upon the we. If there is a no we, there will be no action performed. Okay, predicate, which is the other component of the sentence, is the part of the sentence which is said about the subject. Anything in the sentence which is said about the subject is called predicate of the sentence. Further, it can be also called as the object of the sentence. The predicate or the object is made up of different components of the grammar, which we will study in our next class, which will be parts of a speech. Okay. One more time, look here. I have written the example. We are sitting in our home. We is the subject, and the next all the things are the object. Okay. Here students, now you can see the highlights of the classes which I have written here in the book. Now here is a short class of a sentence written, its definition, its type, which is the assertive, and its further type, affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence conveys positive statement, idea or thought. And next, negative sentence. A negative sentence is used to negate sentence, which is deny. Okay. Generally contains no, not, none. Okay. What it contains? No, not, none. Okay. In all the sentences of a negative sentence, you can see no, not, and never in it. After that, in the negative sentence, used to make a question, used to ask some questions and make a query. Okay. Further, it is classified into WH question type question and yes no question type question. Here, WH question type question starts with the WH code and can be answered only practically. Okay. And next is a yes no question type question, which starts with the auxiliary verb, which is am, are, were, and a modal verb, which is a can, may, should, may, might, could. Okay. And can be answered with a yes no. Here the last highlight of the class. In ready sentence, a sentence used to express order, request, advice, proposal or suggestion. You can practice more examples as you need, and you have been seeing in your daily life that what are they? Exclamative sentences, a sentence that expresses certain feeling and emotions containing with the exclamative sign, which is Which is its denotation, operative sentence that express which would desired result, and the next component of sentence, subject and predicate, which I have already written on this whiteboard. And now the class is going to be over for today. This much. Thank you for watching the video patiently, and I hope you like it and you understand it, and you will share it with your friends also. Okay, meet you in the next class now with new topics which will be our part of a speech. So stay home and stay learning. Okay, that's all. Thank you.